Welcome once again to my channel. I appreciate you wherever you are connecting from. If you are joining me from Asia, Africa, Europe, America, or Australia, I thank you very much for being there with me all the time. Thank you for the contribution on the comment section. I see your comments, I go through them and I read them. It encourages me and makes me to learn more also. I learn from you, you learn from me also. That is how we can be able to salvage ourselves from this very contraption called Nigeria. As you all know, I bring you information on things that are happening in that contraption called Nigeria, on the way forward and the way we have to defend ourselves. So there are so many things that are happening in that contraption that we have kept a blind eye to. Some of us ignore it, some of us don't see through the games that they are playing. But we'll try as much as possible to bring it to your doorstep and hit you hard so that you can be able to wake up and know what is going on. If you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe. Click the notification bell. It is very important. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. Thank you for subscribing. You are subscribing because you love the content. Please, as you love the content, I appreciate you, but click the notification bell so that you'll be notified. Thank you, and remember this. Today, we are going to discuss about the man in Asorock. The person they told us is Mohammadu Buhari. Most of the time, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have come out to cry and tell us that this man is dead. That the person in the Asorock is an imposter. Some people laugh about it. Some people say it's a conspiracy theory. Some people never believe what he's saying. But every now and again, things begin to point to that direction that the person in Asorock is not the man we think he is. He is not the man that was voted in 2015. The man that was voted in that country on 2015 is not the man sitting in the M of affairs now. So many of us are blind to this. They keep their eyes closed. They don't want to hear about it. They don't want to see it, even if when they're staring at them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu continue to create this awareness. Create this awareness. Just as every other thing that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has said, they have all come to pass. And now, this very one is coming to pass in our presence. The conspiracy in Asorock. The man in Asorock. The unveiling of the man in Asorock is going on as I'm speaking now. So many of us still keep a blind eye. You see, it is so sad when you see people who have their two eyes open, blind. When you see a blind man that has two eyes open, sometimes it's confusing. You will think that the man sees, but he doesn't see. A lot of people in Nigeria are blind to this very information. But every now and again, it is staring them at their face. In action, in their thoughts, in everything that this man in Asorock is doing, it shows that it is not the man that they voted in 2015. From everything he's doing, from his attitude, his character, his appearance, there is no resemblance with the man that was voted in 2015. So when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu tells you that this man is dead, he is 100% correct. Not just being 100%, he has already issued a bet that if this man is proved to be Buhari, that he will drop the struggle for Biafra. If this man was to be Buhari, this is a simple strategy for them. They don't want Biafra. All they have to do is to prove to us that this man in Asorock is Buhari. Once you say that this man is Buhari and you prove it to us, then the Biafra struggle ends. A very simple strategy for them to end the Biafra struggle that is scaring them to hell. Biafra struggle that had become a thorn in their flesh. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave them an easy way out. Prove to me that this man is Buhari and I will drop Biafra struggle. He has made the challenge several times. Even when Dele Mohammadu interviewed him, he challenged Dele Mohammadu for this face to face. Dele Mohammadu, a renowned journalist that we have known, he challenged him. He said you can bet his life on it. He bet Biafra on it. Up to now, there is no proof that the man in Asorock is Buhari. Instead, they are going after innocent people, killing innocent people in the southern part of Nigeria, destroying life, as many life as possible. They are destroying life in order to make their cover up. They are destroying life in order to make people stop talking about what matters in that contraption called Nigeria. Everything they are telling us in that very contraption is a lie. A foundation built on falsehood. Still continue on falsehood and you think it's going to stand? It can never ever stand. It doesn't matter what you say. It doesn't matter how politically correct you want to be. I only pity those of us who are from the southern part of Nigeria who are still hell-bent on supporting this one Nigeria of the Fulanis. The original one Nigeria is being promoted and the people who want it are the people from the south. But these people from the Fulanis, the Fulani Kabal, the kind of one Nigeria they are preaching is not what you are preaching in the south. What they are preaching, their one Nigeria is the one Nigeria that will be occupied by Fulanis. A one Nigeria which belongs to Fulani. That is why a Fulani man will come and tell you that the oil in Niger Delta belongs to Jigawa. One of them begin to go and narrate to us that they have the largest landmass for that in the seaside, that they have the largest landmass. So every space that Nigeria has in the sea belongs to the north. Their only strategy and plan and their kind of one Nigeria is to Fulanize Nigeria and make Nigeria a Fulani nation. They have already said it. They are not hiding it. A governor came out from Bauchi State to talk about it, that they are inviting all Fulanis to come and settle in Nigeria. He told you that Fulanis have no place. They have no country of their own. They are only known as Fulanis. He told you that the Fulani in Niger Delta is a Niger Delta. They say this thing to your very face. Your very face. They say it to your face. They are not shy about it. Yet, you that is from the southern part of Nigeria, you come out and begin to defend them. Join them in this very atrocity. Giving the life of your own people, your unborn children, selling out your unborn children unknowingly. And you think it's going to be well with you. It will never be well with you. And you are going to pay with your blood if your care is not taken. If you don't change, you will pay with your blood. The very man we have in that very place and the agenda of this APC government is just one. The man there is dead. The man that you voted in 2015 is not the man that is in that very place. Just as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has said, it is playing out every day. Now I'm going to play with you a video of an interview that was granted on a television. In television that was granted by the journalist on a video about this very big man in Asorock. A lawmaker is telling us that the presidency and president is different, that they are two different people. When he was being asked about the person who issued ban on Twitter, he said it is not the president that issued ban on Twitter, it is the presidency. Then they were asking him what is the difference between president and presidency. He said presidency is different and presidency is different. And the people we know that are running the country now are the presidency, not the president. So they come out to make their speech. The Fulani come out to make their speech at any time. Who are the presidency? Garba Shehu, Malami, Inspector General of Police. These are the presidency. These are the presidency. They come out to issue their own statement. Lai Mohammed, these are the presidency. You are telling me that people will come and issue a statement on behalf of the president without him knowing. The lawmaker is saying that the president doesn't know about it, that it was just a statement issued by presidency, not by president. Trying to differentiate president and presidency in a contraption called Nigeria. And you are telling me that the man in Asorock there is Buhari. You are telling me that you have a president in Nigeria. There is no president. Nobody. Asorock is empty. Nobody, not even Osibanjo. Osibanjo himself cannot even open a mouth and cough. Not even Osibanjo. There is nobody in Asorock. Listen to this very lady, what she had to say. Listen to the interview by yourself. After listening to that interview, then come back, go to the comment section and tell me, do you still believe that you have somebody in Asorock called Buhari? Knowing how Buhari is, you saw Buhari when he ruled as a military president. You knew how tough he is. You knew how this man thought. The man that drove his wife, simply because his wife went to ask for help from Babangida, he drove the wife. That same man now, his wife is in Dubai enjoying, gallivanting from one place to the other. He doesn't talk about it. The man that came in 2015 to tell you that his wife belonged to the kitchen, that he has nothing to do with the governance. It has nothing to do with governance, and he doesn't want the first lady issue on his government. What is happening now? And those of you who call yourself Nigerianists, you are still there watching. You still call yourself, you think you have sense. Because they gave you some papers as somebody who went to school, they gave you some papers and some certificates that they're not qualified to hold. Now you begin to carry yourself around as elites, sitting down to support evil. You cannot see a simple thing that is before your eyes, before your very eyes. Watch this very interview, then come back and tell me what you think.
Why do we keep on shifting the buck from the table of the president? Why would you say that is not Mr. President? Does the Minister of Information and Culture have the right to just send out a fiat policy like that and ban social media?
And we have the president. We have the presidency and we have the president. So most times when the presidency is speaking, I think that is Garba Shehu speaking. So
no, it was the Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, who made that statement.
Those are the presidency. Those are the presidency.
And the presidency is different from the president.
That is the Nigerian.
And you lot as lawmakers are sitting down there still thinking that we're practicing a democracy. I mean, it goes to show that not only are all legislators failing at their job at instituting this so-called democracy that we're practicing in Nigeria, it also goes to show that you guys don't really know what you're doing as lawmakers. Because the country continues to decline into dictatorship, autocracy. And we're sitting down here saying the president is not aware that there's a difference between the presidency and the president. And we think this is okay. We think it's laughable. We're all here twiddling our thumbs and watching Nigeria deteriorate into, rubbish. So, and you as a lawmaker are here still making a case that it's not the president, it's the presidency. That is utter rubbish, Honorable.
Yes, that is where we find ourselves. And that is where I have said that the Nigerian people should take over the state. It's not just for 459 members.
Honorable, the last time they did that, people were shot on the streets, and which is still being denied. And so I understand when
freedom has never come easy. Freedom has never come
at the cost of how many
freedom
lives?
Has never been free. And I think this is laughable for our country at this stage, in this present day, 2021. Somebody is banning Twitter just because he tweeted something that is against the Twitter community.
So what are you as a parliamentarian going to do about that?
If that has affected Nigerians as our rights, then the parliament has to rise up too. And that is not what we have to discuss now. We have our leadership, we have our meetings. We have to decide and look at it and say what can be done, what needs to be done, what needs to be prescribed. And definitely you hear from us. It was done yesterday. We've all been out on this constitution review issue, and we just got it. So we have not reviewed, we've not started sitting, and when we sit, we'll definitely do our bit as legislators. But Nigerians should be ready to take their country. It's not just for 400, I keep repeating that.
After watching, are you still going to be telling me about the person you have in Asorock? Are you still going to be supporting one Nigeria? Are you still going to be supporting? Are you still going to be doubting that the person in Asorock is dead? Are you still going to be doubting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and what he has been saying? Are you still going to be doubting the only prophet of our own time, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Mohammadu of Igbo land, His Excellency Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Are you still going to be doubting him? Are you still doubting His Excellency Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Continue to doubt. Maybe in your grave you will agree with him. That is always the answer. So many people who didn't agree with him, most of them are not in the grave today. Maybe in your grave, in your next world you come out, you will pray to have somebody like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in your region. This is the fact. Nothing but the truth. To remind you again, for you who think that that very man in that very Asorock is Buhari, watch these two videos I'm about to play. A Buhari that granted interview to Al Jazeera and CNN, is he the same Buhari today that you're going to watch in this video I'm about to play? Is he the same person that doesn't talk to press, that doesn't discuss with anybody, he doesn't appear in the public? Is he the same person? Watch the video.
Verify. But it looks as though the security forces have gone in very heavy-handedly shooting, and there were reported to be 7 deaths. I'm wondering, how are you planning to deal with this issue of Biafra? You, of course, have first-hand experience.
After a 30-month civil war, at least 2 million Nigerians were killed. And for somebody to wake up, maybe he wasn't born when there was just fighting in Biafra and said he was Biafra again. We have multi-party democratic system now. Let them organize themselves and vote for to have a state within a state. But to try and interfere with movement of troops, with economy, looking for Biafra, after losing 2 million people, I think they are joking with Nigerian security, and Nigeria will not tolerate it.
Why don't you invite them for talks?
Why should we invite them?
For the most part, they appear to be young people, as you say, with no recollection
they didn't know what
of the war,
happened.
The 1967-70 war. But these are disaffected young men for the most part, but young women as well, who are protesting, it would appear, against their reduced economic opportunities. Government allocations to state governments in that region have been reduced by something like 50%. These people want
How much
jobs.
was oil costing? For the last 16 years, it was costing from over $140 per barrel, now to sometimes under 30. So the system of allocation has to correspondingly be reduced. So why shouldn't it affect them if it's affecting the whole of Nigeria? From where do we get the money to give them?
Okay, Mr. President, I think our time is up, and I need to thank you very much indeed for taking the time to speak to me and for speaking to Al Jazeera. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So as to address the challenges facing this sector. Thank you, Mr. President.
Livestock.
Huh?
Livestock.
National livestock.
I will talk about it. He doesn't know. He doesn't. I think he doesn't know.
These are all directed at Mr. President. So corruption, yes, let me know. He can talk for himself.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
I want Nigerians to give you another opportunity to do another 4 years. Why?
Well,
He doesn't know.
I think
I don't have anything more to say. It's left for you. Continue to ignore what is happening. Continue to deny the obvious. Continue to deny it. You are not doing it against anybody. You are doing it against yourself and against your unborn children. Stand up, speak up, and do the right thing. Referendum now. Let people have their voice. Let people make the choice of what they want in their life. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, if you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe. Go to the comment section, leave your comment, and click the notification bell so that you're notified each time I upload a video. It's very important. Click the notification bell. If it's down there, click it. It will help you to get an update as soon as it's come. Remember, bye bye. See you again on the next video.